We are out on a thrifting adventure, and I am bringing you along on what I got to see and my haul. It's kind of a fun collective haul, a little bit different things than I usually have, but there were some beautiful items to be seen because this is still the time of year when people declutter their stuff. So one man's trash is another man's treasure. That is what I like to say. I was able to go to a couple different thrift stores. This first one is Goodwill, and I went to it with a friend, and there are always baskets to look at. I enjoy looking at a good basket, and I feel like our Goodwill prices are pretty good comparatively to what some of you have shared, but I did not pick up a whole lot from there. I like to really be thorough with what I look at. If it's pretty damaged or if it's just something I don't know where I will use it at, then I don't feel like it's necessary to get. But I always enjoy looking at a good basket, some good cute canisters. If there's ever some like ironstone or pottery or things like that, I will look at those as well. Cute little crock caught my eye, as I have one just a little bit larger than it as well. I'm not sure what they were actually used for, but I know you can make like sauerkraut in larger crocks and fermented foods because I have many of those. But let me know in the comments if you know what this little crock would be used for. And these little colored chairs reminded me of something my kids would enjoy sitting at. And then to the next thrift store. So this is a new thrift store for me, and they have a lot of items to look at. Some nice furniture pieces, lots of clothes, of course, which on this thrifting excursion, I was really not in the mood for looking at clothes, but this shelf here had just a huge array of items that were all 50 to 75% off, and just checking out prices to see what things were there. And of course I did look at clothes because you never know what your eye might catch. Artwork and word pieces are things that I do like to look at. I don't do a lot of words in my home for artwork, but more the actual art in and of itself. And canvas prints, it looked like someone had DIY'd that themselves. But I'm always on the hunt for a good art piece that will match my style. And again, more baskets at this thrift store. And I'd say the prices were honestly comparable to the Goodwill that I was at. So nothing great, but nothing real poor either. And I think that day particular, it said like red tag was 50% off. So kind of fun to see what was there with those different baskets. And linens, I like looking at different towels, linens. I even debated on a bathroom mat that I ended up putting back, but cloth napkins are always things I like to look at, and kitchen towels, just because I can go through those very quickly with little kids and grimy hands. If you're looking for craft things, check out thrift stores because they are pretty expensive new, but the problem you do run into is if they are complete or not. But I did find a few fun things for my kids too. I like to find good mugs that fit under my espresso machine, some little ones too, and I have not been able to find one that I really like, although I was gifted a fun Polish pottery mug from a really good friend that is probably my favorite now. And books, so many books to look at. Shoes. If you're okay wearing used shoes, then definitely do some thrifting for those. I've been looking for some new winter dress boots, but just haven't found anything that I particularly like because I want something that can still work well if it's a little bit slippery out or snowy, but not anything that is too casual. So no luck with this thrifting excursion. Lots of clothes, as you can see. And then I also like to look at pillows and sheets and blankets, because you never know what fun and beautiful piece you will find. Well, friends, this is the time of year to do some thrifting. So I have a haul for you, and I brought you along on a little bit of an excursion to a couple different thrift stores. There are so many things that people are still decluttering, because January is the time to declutter for people. So I took some of my own stuff, and then I found a few things as well that I will be using in my home for some decor, practical pieces, kids things, and I just enjoy sharing thrift hauls with you. So we're gonna start with probably more of the home pieces. First things first are baskets. You know I love baskets, and this was $2.75 at the second thrift store. I went to a Goodwill with a friend and found a couple things. Goodwill prices are somewhat higher. I know a lot of you have said in different states that it's way more pricey, and that where I'm at in South Dakota, it's a lot more affordable. So I am very grateful for that. But this one was $2.75 for this basket. And in my mind, I can see one of my little girls or boys carrying some garden produce. It's a lot more sturdy, and it would hold more than some of the other baskets I have, because in the summer months, they love picking those fresh tomatoes and beans and filling baskets. Just a little gray and white striped tea towel for $1.75. I didn't even check the brand. Lane Linen, I guess it says. So this would be really cute, hooked on a little hook. It has the little cloth strap there where you can hook it, and it kind of matches my aesthetic because it's pretty neutral. So very nice to have, and it'd also be good for taking like blog pictures, and of course very practical purposes as well. This is kind of home decor. It will probably be used more outside. It is a Mexican blanket, and it was $8.75. We've been having some winter campfires, and it does get chilly when the sun goes down. So I thought this would be really nice for my kids to bundle up with and use, and be nice and warm and toasty, or even sitting outside when it starts to get a little bit warmer, or in the early morning. We don't really even have any snow on the ground right now, but it's still kind of fun to think of using this when it gets a little bit warmer, to sit outside at campfires or just on my deck and use this cozy blanket. And also great for like picnics, camping, who knows what. So this was $8.75, like I said again, and a really nice Mexican style blanket. Pillows. Okay, so coming in another video, there's some changes happening here in this living area, and I'm hopefully updating some pieces and things that go on furniture, and I want to share that with you guys, but not yet. So this was from At Home. It looks like it was made, or it was gotten from At Home, but I found it thrifted, of course. It's a really pretty, very poofy pillow. I like the fringe. I'll just throw it in the washing machine. It was $3.75, so this really actually kind of matches. It's like my other pillow here. It just throws in a little bit more of the blue, and I like touches of blue in my home, so I think this will be a good addition to my furniture, either on this piece, or I'll find another place for it too. And if not, $2 or $3.75 is not a bad price for a pillow, because man, I was looking online, and even for pillow covers that are good quality from Amazon, they're a lot more expensive than I recall from several years ago. But this will be a fun, nice piece to have. Also for the home, this was found at Goodwill. These cute little snack bowls. So they are $3 for a stack of 4. They have like purpley pink flower pattern on there, and they are just darling. I thought it'd be really fun to use for my kids for like a scoop of ice cream or snack mix, or when they have their protein balls, put them in there. They're excited. They already saw that I had gotten these, and so they're looking forward to using these. The brand was Cost Plus Inc., I guess, on the bottom that I saw. And it says they're made in Japan. So it has a little bit of texture even on the flowers. That'll be just such a fun little spring thing for the kids to use. My little boy is having a good old conversation on the floor right now, so hopefully you can hear me. All right. For myself, I got a new billfold from Goodwill for $5.99. It is the brand, it had it in here. I've already filled it with my stuff. Goodness, I don't see it. Oh, here we go. A New Day. So it was from Target. It's a dark, like, army green with gold on here. My other one was ripped up. It was peeling apart. And I don't sometimes think to buy nicer wallets for myself until they're literally losing the stuff out of it. So I really liked this one. It has a little wear on the leather, but it's got enough pockets here for cards and a change compartment. More cards on this side. And enough couple spots for cash. So a great, cute little wallet to fit into my purse or my diaper bag, and nice to have something that's not ripping apart. Okay, this box was a random find. It was 49 cents at an antique store of all places. My third little child does not have a box for special memory things to put in. My girls do, but I needed a little box for him, and this is just a great size for little crafts I might want to save, like something they might do that's their losing a first tooth, I don't know, you know, things that are special, but containing it into this size of a box. All right, the next pieces are kind of for kids and are very random. So rain boots for my oldest daughter, and they were $3.75. Really good condition there. The brand is Weather Stars. Couldn't read that right. So just perfect for a little girl in the spring and her size, and it'll fit all my kids down to the boys too, because it's very neutral color. Speaking of shoes, for my third boy, these will probably fit him more in the spring. They are just darling, and I just happened to glance at these and just snatched them up. $2.75 for these like little high top sneaker shoes. They're Carter's brand, so cute little shoes for him. Then at the antique store, I got this baseball glove for 69 cents. I used to play softball quite a bit actually in like middle school age, and I thought this would be really fun to have, even for me, it kind of fits me, to teach baseball. And for such a cheap amount, 69 cents, I was not going to pass that up. This you saw me pick up. It is handcrafted and novelty cards for kids. I did kind of sneak in here and open it because it was taped shut. And so there's a bunch of fun cards in here for gifting to people, just like sorry it's late, or happy birthday with a little dog on it, or one like with little boy things on there. So just a lot of fun cards. These are usually like $30 for a pack of these, so I thought this would be really nice to have, and I like giving cards to people for birthdays or random occasions, so fun to have these, and plus stickers, and my kids will like the stickers. A couple more pieces. These are wood crafts. Like there's a wood bear in here, and then wood car craft to put together. That was $2.75. I'm more into the projects right now with kids than toys that can break, because crafts, you can make them once, then save them if you want, or toss them later, and they were a good memory. Then I found this, The World of Little House. So it's kind of informative. Here's like Armando's buckwheat pancake recipe in here. Or I think this is kind of the layout of their home in there. So just kind of informative, fun to see like how things were set up. Oh, popcorn balls. So another fun little recipe that I could go through with my kids. And it was only 50 cents for paperback kids books. And finally, this one I was not really sure if I should get or shouldn't get, and I did. So it's a little baby stroller for baby dolls. $1.75 for this stroller. I had gotten one for one of my daughter's birthdays back in the summer, and it broke, and I paid $25 for it. And so I thought $1.75 is worth the investment, because that is so affordable for a stroller that if it doesn't last very long, it's okay. So I think they will be excited to have this stroller back into their lives, and sometimes we use them outside too, so it'll be just a nice little fun toy that was not super expensive. All right, friends, I think I touched on everything that I found, and no clothes. I'm really not in the clothing thrifting mood right now. I think sometimes you have to be in the mood to shop for clothes, especially at thrift stores, because it takes a lot of searching. But lots of fun little things, very random collective haul. And so hope you enjoyed coming along, and remember, now is the time. So have a blessed and wonderful day, friends.